troubled heart from any train. Sing about it in LA. And clouds in the rear view. You start humming along to the first verse of your favorite song that you quote each day with the words all wrong. So call me when the world looks bleak. I love you, but it's hard to believe. With every day we'll start to see the rest is meta-modernity. With a aggressive charm, it's humid in the Midwest from June to July. All beneath the pinkish sky from the wildfires which mantle the horizon line. From the outset, it's been hard to tell why we feel this down when it all bodes well. So call me when the world looks bleak. I love you, but it's hard to believe. With every day we'll start to see the rest is meta-modernity. When August comes, I don't count the days. Transitory views from the subway train. How strange when life unfolds this way. In the driftless zone, skies are prone to stay off grid. Clouds are Romans too, fading at the rate most pleasant memories do.
This is the lost tapes.
Since we last spoke, the past 11 weeks, the stacks of paper left me feeling like sentience is not quite what it seems. When we last wrote, it was the sun and me, with cliffs as high and fears as deep. With my magnum opus, my starry-eyed rhapsody.
Is it working? You on? Just making sure. Yeah. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Happy, wonderful Wednesday. Happy Hump Day Wednesday, everyone. What's going on, everybody? Welcome in. Welcome in. I think, actually, we're gonna change the scene a little bit. Yeah. That works. Oh. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. I love Van Sire. Van Sire's great. To make myself a little bigger here. Hold on. Whoa. I like Van Sire. Hello, everyone. Look, you guys can see yourself in the chat now. Isn't that nice? But hi, Sayu, Sai, Fox Boys, Autumn Slime. We got Bored, we got Failure, we got Lawbit Lover. And I see some of you folks lurking in as well. Good to see you guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. How's it going? Hi, Mom! I'm on stream! Notice the stream avatars are like floating. I just like, there we go. That's better. Awkward now. Singers loud. This we left down. If there's any chance. I don't know if you guys could tell from the music choice. Kind of in a somber mood right now. I was supposed to play some Destiny, and we probably will. Play some Destiny in a bit. But I kind of just want to talk for a bit. I had some things in my mind. You know? Got some things I want to talk about. Right? It's just some things that are on my mind. I've been seeing things, obviously, over like the last like months. And I don't know. I feel like I just can't like keep quiet about it anymore. But at the same time, I don't want to say too much. Right? I don't know. I feel like I can't keep it in anymore. Right? So I kind of just want to talk for a bit. If you guys put up with me. If you don't mind. At any point while I'm talking about anything, feel free to share your input. You know, any comments or anything. You know, if you think I'm being stupid, you know, tell me I'm being stupid. If you agree, you agree. You know, that sort of thing, right? Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, you know, say anything. Hi, Cave. Hi, Balog. Hi, Cody. Gonna be lurky for the next 50 minutes because you're watching the... That's fine. That's fine. Yeah. I'll turn on all the redeems. I know some of the redeems are off right now because I always start off with some redeems off. I'll turn on some of the redeems if you want. Like, you can do them, no problem. Just don't be surprised if, as you're doing them while I'm talking, I completely ignore them. You know, I kind of don't want to lose my train of thought. You know what I mean? So, just keep that in mind. Okay? How I hope you're fine. That I've been sad. Recently just died. Got my eyes closed. On the phone at night. And I don't think some of you guys will realize this is a chatting stream. I'm going to talk about some stuff. You guys are still memeing. Which is fine. I mean, we meme all the time. So, it's to be expected, right? But it's the reason we're not in the restaurant, right? We're not in the restaurant, right? We're in the restaurant. We do normal stuff, but, you know, right? Oh, a stream streak. Hi, thank you, Cody, for the stream streak. Water is wet. Water is wet. Absolutely. Hi, Kitsune. Good to see you, hon. Get me out. Oh, my God. What's on my mind? Okay. So, you know... over like the last like month and a half or so, I've noticed, you know, I don't want to I don't like saying this because every time I say this, it comes with like negative stigma. You know, it makes the people who involved sound like dumb or completely like, you know, stupid, which is not what I'm trying to say. But I mean, as time goes on, I really do feel like bigger streamers are just out of touch. I really do. I do really feel like bigger streamers are just out of touch. And the reason why is because for I don't know how long now, I keep seeing bigger streamers post about, hey, you know, I'm a bigger streamer, but it's okay, we can collab, you know, it's okay, you know, I may be a small streamer, you may be a small streamer, but just because I'm big, don't be scared, message me, blah, 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 blah. And, you know, the whole thing, it's just, you see a lot of big streamers, you know, say that, especially the last while, right? And it's just, in my experience, God, voice crack, Jesus. In my experience, it has the opposite effect, right? And I wouldn't say this if it was just me, right? Because if it was just me, I'd keep it to myself and, you know, humble feelings, whatever. But it's not just me, right? I mean, Kitsune, you just literally said it right there. Scares a lot of people away. Scares a lot, it's, you know? And I just think it's kind of off-putting for them to say that, right? Because you have to think, you know, like, if you're a bigger streamer, right? You only have like 100, 150 people watching, right? Would it be like a quote-unquote small big streamer, as they call themselves, or a bigger streamer, like, you know, with like hundreds more? You have to think to yourself, okay, I have a decently sized audience, right? I have a name for myself, you know, sponsorships, merch, all this stuff, right? And what's gonna happen if the smaller streamer comes in, right? Because if you're hanging out with someone one-on-one, you know, it's pretty easy to kind of be down to earth, to relax. One-on-one, maybe you might still be nervous, but you can calm down a bit, right? But when you're a smaller streamer like myself, and a bigger streamer comes in who's got like, you know, 150 people watching, hey Pickle, you know, let's do a collab. Well, you know, I can't help but, you know, freak the fuck out. It's scary, right? Because you're nervous. It's not just the person, but it's all these people. What if you say the wrong thing? What if you embarrass yourself? What if no one finds you funny? It's just a lot of things come in, right? And I don't think a lot of these bigger streamers realize just the size they are, right? Like, if you, like, just, because, let's say there's only, like, you know, people be like, oh, I only had, like, 15, 20 people in my stream watch me, and that was only my CCV. Like, you gotta think about that. That's, like, 20 people. Like, you ever been in a classroom? That's 20 people in that classroom. That's a big deal. I know it's not, like, huge. You're not, like, fucking, you know, you're not pulling Avengers Endgame numbers or anything like that. But, you know, it's still a classroom with a bunch of people who are literally looking at you. So when you change it from a classroom to a whole fucking, like, gymnasium of people watching you in, like, the snap of your fingers with someone you don't really know, or maybe, like, just maybe, like, only watch them or know about them, right? It's just sort of, you know, what the hell are you gonna do? And I think it's a little out of touch for these bigger streamers to be like, don't be scared, don't be scared. It's impossible not to be. it's practically impossible for some people who are really extroverted. They can go the extra mile and do it. But you know how many people in VTubing are extroverted? Not exactly the majority, if you get what I'm saying. You know what I mean? I mean, there's even some people who are considered popular, right? Who are still introverted. So, mental toll is real. Exactly. And there's no preparation for the big. You're exactly right. It's kind of a scary thought to do, right? Right? And some people might say, well, you should just do it anyway. You should just do it. Well, not everyone can. Some people, the anxiety is too much, right? Some people are too freaked out. Some people, you know, they can't handle that, right? I mean, think about how many people, even in like school, you know, they hated doing presentations in front of their peers. Now you wanted them to do something like that in front of like over 100 people? Yikes. Yeah, the sun telling Pluto not to be scared. Exactly. Right? And yeah, see, that's exactly what we're saying. We're excited. If it's scary, then do it scared. Not everyone can do that. Not everyone has the composure. Right? And not only that, you're just always worried that you're just going to do the wrong thing. You're going to say the wrong thing. And it's even worse when it is someone you know. Right? Like, if, for example, Fia messages me, or Yomi, or like, you know, anyone we've seen here, were to message me and be like, hey, Pickle, let's do a collab. I you know, I don't think I would say yes right away. You know? It's a scary thought, right? It's a lot of people. It's a lot of people, right? To just sort of jump in. People who don't know you, right? Because you guys know me. You guys know the jokes and everything I say, right? You know? But it's not fit for everyone. Right? I like, you know, it's us here hanging out, and all of a sudden I'm being thrown in front of a Just for Laughs audience, and I'm like, I don't think these jokes are going to land for all these people. You know what I mean? And sometimes it doesn't even land for the streamer, right? Right? I mean, we've had collabs here where I've just left the collab early simply because you could tell people just didn't like me. You know what I mean? You could just tell. Usually either they ignore you or just kind of sidestep you, right? Right? So, I don't think it's to no fault of their own, like a big streamer. Like when a streamer becomes big, you know, they may have a hard time dealing with themselves, but eventually they get used to it. Well, eventually. And even then, probably still not fully used to it, right? But, you know, I think it gets to a point where bigger streamers, they don't realize it, even though they've been through it. Like, they could have, like, hundreds of viewers and still be humble, but when they say things like that, they think they're being good. They think they're being like, oh, well, I hated this when I was like this. Why don't I open up my arms? But it's like, what's a weird analogy for this? It's like fucking Ben Affleck wearing a shirt saying free hugs, but he's got security all over him, and you don't know how to get past him. And at the same time, we're filming the new Batman movie. You know what I mean? It's like, I mean, there's gonna be people who are gonna go for it, but you know what I mean? That's a terrible analogy. It's awful. And it happened. Yeah, it's happened. It's actually happened to me before, where I've had bigger streamers come up and I've collabed with them, and it turns out I've just been the butt of the joke. Just the butt of the joke. We were in a Valentine's dating one. I remember that Valentine's dating show. I told them, like, my shit's not gonna fit. And, you know, I'm just gonna be silly and goofy. Oh, no, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. That was the first person voted out because they just wanted to hear my content. They just wanted my jokes and everything, and that was it. Right? It's just scary because you don't know what to expect. You don't know what to expect from the person you're collabing with and from the audience, right? So I don't know. I just had this thought that, you know, I've been seeing a lot of bigger streamers who have like a large chunk of people, you know, who they view them and everything like that. They're all saying, "Oh, it's okay. Don't be nervous. Approach me." And it's like, you're not approachable. You're not approachable. If you and I were hanging out at Burger King having a Whopper, then it makes sense. But, like, you're not approachable. And I think when you make posts like that, and then you keep complaining, there's people who complain about you. It's like, I don't understand. These small streamers are complaining. Oh, you know, it's so easy. You just just message me. Just message me. No. It's not that easy. And half the time you get ignored anyway. Oh, I read all my messages. Yeah, I bet they do. It doesn't mean they respond to them. Right? So it's just, you know. And I think the only reason that. Because I'm telling you, like, we have other bigger streamers who've gotten partner who've been friends here, like Yomi or Fia or Aurelia, that I don't really talk to much anymore, simply because they're so big, and I don't ask them or DM them or anything because they're so big. And you know, the only person that I really talk to that's big is Lydia, right? And the reason I talk to Lydia out of everyone who's big is because we've kind of formed that bond together. Like, Lydia and I hang out off stream. You know, we go get sandwiches, we go to Starbucks or whatever, right? We've kind of developed that friendship outside of streaming. But it's just... So... And it's a shame because some of those people, like Fia or Yomi, will say something like, hey, you know, I want to collab with more people. Don't be scared of me and everything. And it's like, you know, you may seem friendly even to some people who may know you, but no one wants to take that chance. No one wants to take that chance. Why do you think we haven't collabed with Fia in forever? The last time we collabed with Fia was in 2024. We were supposed to play Resident Evil 5 and then 6. She got partner and all that stuff happened, and we haven't collabed since. I don't really want to approach her. Dude, she's got like 200 people in there sometimes, and she does her own thing. I don't want to get in that. I don't know who those people are and how they're going to react to me. Some of you guys came from Fia's stream before she became, like, you know, partner and everything like that. So you guys know that. Now it's just a fucking giant crowd. Well, Pickle, there might be a chance, you know, they might like you too, and you guys could do more stuff together. Yeah, but then we get into another territory of concerns of just being big in general. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but it's not a good time to be big as a VTuber. Not a good time. I really appreciate the tiny corner that we have here. I really appreciate the tiny corner of the internet that we have here. I really do. I'm Mr. Excellent. I think I only did collabs with like 2 people all the time I was streaming. No, yeah, collabs every time. Yeah, collabs, you know, I think collabs are a good opportunity to meet friends, right? Some people will, and that's another thing with bigger streamers, right? Some of these bigger streamers, you try to message them, they'll think you're trying to use them for attention. Some people do, unfortunately. But that's not always the case. It's always, collabs are a great opportunity to meet new people. Like, and yeah, I see you, Ricky. Like I said at the beginning, you guys can do the redeems all you want, but if I'm not doing a train of thought, chances are I'm going to ignore them. I don't want to lose my train of thought. Good to see you though, hon. But it's just, collabs are a good opportunity to make friends and meet new people. But this isn't, this is not 2018, 2019 anymore. It's a different world now, right? And it's even worse because you might collab with a friend or someone you know, and it still turns out bad. Like that Nuclear Nightmare collab I was just blatantly getting ignored. I was just blatantly getting ignored. Even that Repo collab. But the Repo collab, I wasn't getting ignored, but you could tell they had it with me. They were done with me. After like the first 15 minutes, they were done. And both of those collabs, I was, invited by a friend who does know me, right? It's just a shame, right? So when things like that happen, even on like a smaller scale, can you imagine going on a bigger scale? Oof, yikes, scary. People that come from fear, but like you for you. Yeah, and that's, I appreciate that, right? I'm waiting with another person to choose for you. That's fine, Autumn. I get it, time zones and busyness of life and everything, all that stuff. I get it. Yeah, and I don't mean any shade to throw to any names that I threw out there. I don't mean any shade. Like, Fear is great. Fear is great. I like watching Yomi, Raylia, she's hilarious. I would love to collab with Raylia to do Final Fantasy 14 because we used to talk all the time. We hung up with Raylia even personally on like TwitchCon, right? These people are great. It's just, it's still scary to do, right? Fear could message me right now and say, hey, let's do a collab. I don't think I would say yes. I don't think so. Scary scene. It's, it's just, I don't think bigger streamers realize when they say, hey, message me, it's okay, don't be scared. You saying that? It's like a shark, it's just a shark, right? You don't want to get bit, right? And you're worried the shark is going to bite you. But for all you know, it couldn't be a shark. Turns out it's just a friendly dolphin. You don't know that. Because with how big they are, and how big everything is, and how much attention and everything, they look like a shark. Right? I hope I'm making sense. And again, I don't think these streamers realize how much of a celebrity they are. I know celebrity is like a word you don't throw around too much, but some of these people are celebrities. Like, I would consider Iron Mouse a celebrity. 100%. If Iron Mouse ever leaves her house, if people ever find out what she looks like, that's fucking it for her. Right? Some of these bigger streamers are celebrities. They don't like it. They probably won't call themselves celebrities. They're celebrities. Right? You have fucking meet and greets where people are paying to see you with your merch, with your merchandise. They're wearing your merch. They're buying your sponsorship drinks. $100 a ticket to see you or something. You're a celebrity. You're a celebrity. You're 100% a celebrity. Just because you don't like the word doesn't mean it's not what you are. 100%. Right? So, Campaign of Wild really fucked up my headset. Sometimes it only goes in one ear, like it was doing that whole game. Should ask Halo Studios to pay for a new headset because I broke mine. But yeah, they are, some of these bigger streamers are celebrities. They are. When they have to put warnings out, they have to have gates and everything like that. You know, they're celebrities. I'm not talking about Kai Cenat. I'm not talking about IRL streamers. I'm specifically talking about VTubers right now. Yeah, specifically talking about VTubers. Yeah. That's a different story. That's a different story. That's a different story. I'm specifically talking about bigger streamers who claim that they are open arms to smaller streamers. Just come message me. It's okay. We can collab. We can do all this stuff. No. That's kind of what I'm talking about. A lot of them are celebrity status. Right? Like even some people know, like Yomi, for example. Yomi might not consider herself a celebrity. Have you seen the shit Yomi's in? Have you seen the shit Yomi's in? Oh, fuck. 100% celebrity. Oh, my boob grew. Did that. That was a weird thing. Hi, Omega. Good to see you, hon. Just something happened. I think I pressed something on my keyboard by accident. Anyways, the point is, like, I don't think these people realize that. Right? I don't know. It's just a thought I've had in my mind for like the last I've been seeing this a lot more over the last couple of months. You know, streamers being like, it's okay. We're just people. We're just people, guys. We're just people like you and me. And it's like, yeah, you're a person, but you're a person who's got 100 cameras watching you, right? it's not, right? Right? And I don't think it's an ego thing, Bort. I don't think it's an ego thing. Because some of them are still humble. And they just want to do something. It's like casually like they want to help, but the way they're doing about it is wrong, right? I think a lot of big streamers want to genuinely help, but they just go about it the wrong way. I think that's just a natural case, right? I mentioned this in a video I uploaded last year, which I unfortunately had to take down because there's a lot of IRL stuff. That's the only reason I took that video down. The context of that video still stands, and I still believe it, right? And for anyone who doesn't know what that video is, that video was talking about how bigger streamers will give advice. They'll give advice on how to be like them. Hey, this is how I upload. This is what I use for this. This is how I do these streams with clips and all that stuff. And my point in that video is that a lot of us big streamers, myself and some friends who are normally here, we already know that. We already know that. Most people who are small streamers trying to make it or do anything already know the tips and tricks. It's simply the fact that we don't have the time to do them. You know, some people have work. Some people have to take care of family. Some people have children, right? That was the point I tried to make in that video. One of the critiques in that video, yet again, was that this is just me talking and I'm independently thinking, oh, this is just caters to me. But I don't think people who critique that actually watch the full video. Because I had about 10 other streamers who watched the video initially before I uploaded it, and I added their 2 cents in, who agreed with saying I don't have the time. So it wasn't strictly just me, right? So I think that's just another classic case of bigger streamers just not knowing how to show support. Some streamers, it could be an ego thing. 100% there's some streamers who do it, who try to say open arms with collab or try to give tips or anything. 100% there's bigger streamers who do that just for clicks, just for attention. 100%. But there are some who try to do it to genuinely help, but do it completely the wrong way. You know what I mean? Right? You know, it's like you got shot with a gun and they really want to help you, so they bring you a pair of crutches. It's like, I appreciate the thought, but these are crutches. It's like, I got shot. You know what I mean? So, I mean, not like they have a big ego, more in a psychological sense. To analyze the stuff they present to others. Exactly, right? Yeah. I think just some people forget how hard it was, right? Right? Some people are good with it, you know, they realize where they came up from and they still remember it. But some people, they think they remember, so they think what they're saying helps, but really it's like, nah. And you have to remember, guys, like, we literally had Gray come in and have their mod anniversary of 126 months. I've been doing this for 10.5 years. I've seen people come and go. It's crazy. So it's just, you know, some people just don't have the time. People, and you could tell, you can kind of pick up on people after streaming for a long time. You can kind of pick up on people's attitudes and perceptions, right? You can kind of tell when people are, oh, hey guys, we should collab, we should be friends. It's like, no, that's not what you want. I understand bigger streamers wanting to collab with smaller ones, either to helping friends, but I feel like it's gotta go both ways. Yeah. I mean, self-promo channels are kind of a debate on its own, right? I've been thinking about removing mine, quite honestly. I've been thinking about removing mine and having specific people that I know I like, that everyone else would like, have them on the list that just it automatically puts for them. Because right now, if you go on my stream, I have a promote yourself, which is self-promo channel, and a stream promos. I've been thinking about removing the promote yourself and just having people that I know and like just automatically get, you know, show up, right? So unfortunately I can't veto everybody, right? And of course, there's some people who go into promo chat, go into Discords just to use the promo channel, and they never chat. We have some of those. Just use the promo chat, never talk in the Discord, never do a damn thing. So another reason why I've been thinking about getting rid of it. Look at Jinxie, he's now being ghosted by a lot of streamers for stupid reason. I mean, it happens. Some people do get ghosted. Like, there's a couple people on this stream that we still collab with that I specifically don't talk to anymore, because it made some of you guys even uncomfortable, right? Like, I remember that TwitchCon stream IRL in the hotel. That made a lot of you guys uncomfortable. That had to take down the VOD. And that was specifically because of the other person. So there's just some people I just don't talk to anymore because they just make things uncomfortable for people, right? And it's not the vibe I want to give, right? Right? Well, the mask, I thought was being... They put on the mask and forget what was behind it to begin with. Yeah, some people do. Some people do. Me, personally, I don't put on a mask. Like, I know that sounds, oh my god, Pickle, you say you put on a mask. You totally put on a mask. Nah, people who've met me IRL, and even people, even like Gray Minerva will tell you, I'm the same person. Or like Grizzle, if Grizzle Bear's here. You know, he could be like, yeah, I've known Pickle since like high school. Same person, right? This is just me, right? That's kind of why I like the way my simplicity of my model, because other than like because like you guys, we do IRL streams, you guys are seeing me. Like, other than the blue skin and the white hair, I put on the hat, I have the shirt and everything. It's just me. Right? Right? But I think some of these bigger VTubers, you know, they've gotten so used to being behind, you know, wearing the mask, that they've forgotten the person behind it. And that other people are kind of just trying to do a thing, you know? So I think I was like, oh, I'm a person too. I'm just a person too. And well, some of you don't act like people. Some of you people, you know, some of these streamers act like, you know, like if I go into your collab, I'm basically like action, right? It's like, oh god, what the fuck am I gonna say? Right? It's a self promo debate. It's like if you see someone in your small stream announcing the stream, yeah. And I check out a lot of people. I've said it before, but I'm like a master lurker, right? Like Autumn was streaming this morning. I was kind of hanging out there a little bit before I had to go to the dump. I had to go to the dump this morning, dump shit. Right? And I think it's important to always check out people and, you know, even just support people a little bit, right? But, it's just obviously not, you know. This also brings up something else that actually I talked about today, because some of you guys know Sane Cisco, right? You know, Sane made a post about they're being blocked. They got blocked by a couple people or whatever. Well, basically they wanted to like show something to someone. Turns out they were blocked by them now for some reason. And the idea is that, oh well, not everyone's gonna like you. Not everyone's gonna like you. Some people are just this, whatever. And I made a reply to it because I don't think a lot of people realize their actions, right? You know, I always found it curious, and my post was this. I always found it curious how people respond with, you know, nobody owes you an explanation. Not everyone's gonna like you, you know, that sort of thing. I always found out people expect those responses, and we're supposed to just accept them. Like if a bigger streamer says something or anything, we're just supposed to accept that response, right? Just accept it. And it may be true. Maybe someone's personal feelings are involved, right? Or whatever. Right? You never know. It may be true, but it doesn't always mean it's right. Right? Sometimes the truth and understanding aren't on the same page. Sometimes the truth and what's right aren't always connected. Right? And I think that gets lost in translation. I feel like I'm just kind of rambling now. But, does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. And I think even as a bigger streamer, you have a responsibility to understand that. Hi, Kikado. Good to see you, hon. Like, there's one streamer that I always get, like, recommended to watch. You're like, oh, Pickle, you should check out this person. And I just, out of principle, because, you know, maybe they were right. I mean, maybe because what they said was true, but the way they went about it wasn't right. And because of that, I don't block them or anything. I just, you know, right? And for context, what they did is when I released that video, they kind of quote tweeted me, basically told me why I was wrong. And they're a bigger streamer, so I had some people message me, not in a not very nice way. But you know, they'll never take responsibility for that. It's not really their responsibility in the first place. But they probably don't even know. Probably don't even know. Right? Which sucks. I just think regardless of what size streamer you are, you have a responsibility to have some sort of understanding, some sort of empathy. I know people consider empathy a buzzword, but even before it started to be overused and everything in modern day, in my society, it was still an important factor growing up. Empathy was something basic you learned even back in school. Right? I think we have a responsibility. So when you're making posts like that, whether it be trying to give advice or you're trying to open up everyone, you have to think about what you're posting. You can't just say this, oh, everybody come in, it's okay, we're fine, oh my god. It's not how that works. It's not how that works. Sorry. Right? Yeah. Now just a little ramble. Just a little ramble. I've just had that on my mind. Again, I hate saying this because there are some genuine people who try, who care, who do give a shit, right? But I do think even those who care are still out of touch. I do think though. I do think they're out of touch. Else I wouldn't say things like that. You're like, okay, this is how long it takes me to do this. This is how I have to pay an editor to do this, or it takes me this long to edit, and I'll do this. Or, you know, when I do collabs, I think of this person, I think of that. All these things. You have to think about that and be like, okay, now put yourself in someone else's shoes who's smaller, who doesn't have the opportunities I have. Okay, how do I approach this? It's not an easy answer. And there's always going to be a different answer for everybody. Right? Again, it's no fault of the biggest streamer's own. There's some people who do try, but like it fails. You know, not different strokes for different folks, right? I just think it's... Not a lot of people do that anymore, though. People don't do that. No. It's a shame the amount of people do it for fucking clicks and everything. And then, of course, you have the people who call you a copycat. Right? I've been called a copycat before. I've been called a copycat many times. Specifically of Chibidoki. I've been called the copycat of Chibidoki many times. And I'm like, I think I started streaming way before Chibidoki, didn't she? When did Chibidoki start streaming? Chibidoki first stream. Her debut. Originally stream live, yeah, her debut. July 3rd, 2021. I was already streaming for like 5 years. First began streaming in 2020. First streamed with the V2 model in 2021. Okay. Still, 4 years. Right? Right? It was funny to me. I was like, I'm not a copycat of Chibidoki. I was doing the same shit 4 years before. Like, I started casually in 2016, and then after my heart condition, where I was better, and I made this a full-time thing in 2017. Right? My Resident Evil speedruns and all that shit. While I was losing my mind and team killing people by accident and doing dumb shit. It's good times. Good times. But yeah. When do people forget about empathy? Do you feel crunchy? I think empathy was already kind of going out the window. I would say mid-2010s. But I think after COVID happened, COVID ruined a lot of things for people. Because once people became terminally online, the empathy just fucking gone. Fucking gone. As soon as people became terminally online, which was kind of forced on people during COVID, that was it. It was out. It was gone. Yeah. And now I kind of just have to live with the aftermath of it. COVID happened years ago. We're still feeling it. In the way people talk, they feel, the way they promote, you know, everything, right? Mind you, being a streamer during COVID was great. Did a little of Final Fantasy during those days. Yeah. But yeah, there's people who call you a copycat. That's not cool. Yeah. I'm waiting for someone to call me a copycat of Chonky. I'm waiting for someone to call me a copy of Chonky. I'm just waiting for the moment. For you guys who don't know, Chonky Lotus, they're a really nice streamer. They're great. They're sweet and everything. They've been kind of advertising their trans kind of, you know, procedure and everything, and it's really cute. Really proud of them. Really good. But for anybody who's been here for as long, knows that we've been doing the exact same thing. Yeah. Like seriously. Hi, Grams. So I'm just waiting. Like I said, I'm probably just gonna ignore some of the redeems. But yeah, like Chunky's been advertising their trans journey, and which is great. I love it. I support it. But like, I'm waiting. You did not come in at the right time. I'm literally rambling and venting. Anyways, yeah, they've been doing the whole thing. It's great. Good for them. But like, I've been doing it for like 10 years now. Right? And I mean, it kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie. This part of it for me is a little bitter. It kind of sucks. I'm a little bitter about it. That they started doing it and everyone loves them for it. Meanwhile, I've been doing this for over, like, for as long as I have, and no one gives a shit. Like, I literally started streaming before my transition, and progressively have been streaming during my transition. I mean, we do IRL streams every Pride Parade. You know, we do, we gotta plan our next camping trip this year, actually, too. Speaking of which, because we do our camping trips, right? So that part is just me being bitter. But I know someone is gonna eventually see it and call me being a copycat or something. Like, oh, you're doing the same thing Chonky's doing. Just like they did with Chibidoki. Oh, you do the same jokes and everything Chibidoki does. Oh, Chibi had a banana on her head first. Shit like that, right? You know what I mean? So. This comparison doesn't make any sense because you started before them. That's what I mean, Sayu, is that... Right? I guess I'm just not as likable as them. Well, you know what it is? Because again, I don't post and everything like that. We kind of have our own little corner of the internet, right? I don't post shorts and TikToks. I don't really post, you know... I gotta put on all these socials and everything like that. That's what it is. Because if people are saying I'm a copycat of this person, then clearly I'm doing something people enjoy. Before those people even came in. Right? Right? Wait, you're human? Iron Russell's human first. You're a copycat. You're more original. Oh my god. It's crazy to think. I actually started before Iron Mouse, funny enough. Iron Mouse first. Stream. Her earliest known Twitch stream occurred on 15th of August 2018. Oh, yeah. Okay, so he's actually a Reddit of it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I started before Engrams. It's kind of fucked up. Wow. Oh my gosh. Mm-hmm. Ah, boy. Right? If wants me, I agree. Oh my gosh. I don't know. It's just... I wish I kind of do the same thing other people do, like, with, like, that's why I really need an editor and everything, but I can't afford an editor. I don't have time to edit, right? And when I finally do have free time, I use it to just kind of calm down and relax, because I spend all my time working and taking care of my child, right? Things like that. Like, my legs are still stiff after this weekend moving and everything. That's why I had to cancel that stream. Because I was moving. Also, it's kind of scary just to be big, though. Think about all the people nowadays. Right? Think of all the terrible and awful people nowadays that are like streamers and everything. That are okay with doing terrible things. And the moment you get big, all of a sudden they like target you. Oh, look at this person, look at that person. Oh my god, look at that. Hey, Jesus, relax. Shit, like we have our fans league here. Like, I have a fans league, and if you want to go to that stuff, you can go to that stuff. You don't have to. It's not obligated. But there's people who, like, if you see even like a crumb, even if you think about like boobs in like even the most safe for work sense, they're like freak out. Oh my god, how terrible! You're terrible. You're a whore. Like, shut up. Get out of here. Why are you here? Go home. And it's like in so many different ways. Like, the way your model looks, from the design to the, you know, just the movement. Like, people just freak out over everything. So, like, I feel like it's such a bad time to be a big VTuber anyway. Anyone who's looking to get big or anything, it's really not a good time. It's almost like there's an open target. As soon as you start to become more popular, fucking crosshairs appear on your forehead. I know you're supposed to just ignore it and just, you know, take your limps, whatever, and all that, but it's so gross. God. And it's so, not only is it gross, but it's so awful how it's just accepted. Right? That's why I've never been too big on idol culture. Right? Like, I know there's a couple people here that are big on idol culture. And will, like, talk to me about, like, their idol and all this stuff and all whatever about VTubing. I don't really acknowledge that. I don't know, it's unhealthy. It's unhealthy. Because the moment it's like, sometimes you join like a cult. Be your own person, right? You know, there's this weird thing that people do. There's this weird thing people do. It's called thinking, okay? And whether you're a big streamer doing this, or you're a viewer calling someone a copycat, or whatever it may be, I just think if we all just took some time, regardless of every scenario that I talked about, regardless, if you just took 5 minutes and just use your brain to think, I think we probably wouldn't be, in many aspects actually, I think things would be a lot better. I think we wouldn't have bigger streamers out of touch. I think we wouldn't have viewers who go on the attack. And I don't think we'd have people who just claim things without even a shred of research. I think we'd be a lot better off. Right? Fortunately, we don't live in that world, fortunately. I mean, I heard some news about a friend yesterday that I never thought they would do. Right? Which is why they're not around. I think so too, Bort. I think so too. Everybody's become terminally online in so many aspects, from VTubing and streaming to news and politics to content like pornography, and like, I think it's just, and we've had too much of everything, and everything is just in our faces all the time. And I think if the internet could just shut off for a week, no internet for a week, it's just like all of a sudden the internet shut off for a week, right? I think it'd bring people a grip back to reality, right? Like a reverse COVID. Like, COVID made everyone have to use the internet for everything, and it made everyone terminally online. We need like a reverse effect. We need people to remember to go outside, take a walk. Hey, your phone is actually used for phone calls and text messages. Why don't you go meet up with a friend, go to the theater or something like that, right? Or, you know, go hang out at Timmy's. You know, I just... Do you need to listen to that morbid reality podcast on the way to work, talking about how awful life people are? Things is, you know? No, you don't need that. You guys ever listen to Rush? They have a song called The Spirit of Radio. It's a great song. I love that song. And it basically talks about just the magic of music and the radio. Obviously, it has some points about, you know, how there's some materialism with the commercials. But it's a great, like, I really do think we need that. Just internet just completely off for everybody for a week. You know, if you're at home playing games, play some single player games like Donkey Kong Country or something, you know what I mean? Play some Donkey Kong Country. Right? Stop getting mad at League and saying obscenities. Realize there's more to life and that people are people. I don't know. I had a long think on the way home from work. Right? I had a long think. And I'm just really concerned about where things are going. Just in life and everything in general. But I really do think when it comes to streaming and VTubing, that these bigger VTubers need to take a step back. Okay? I understand you're trying to help. Some of you are trying to help. Take a step back. Take a step back, okay? Because like I said, someone's got a gunshot wound. You're giving them a wheelchair. A pair of crutches. Well, that's not going to stop the bleeding. It's not going to stop the bleeding. You know? You're trying to stop the bleeding. You're trying to help people. You're not doing it right. Take a step back. Think about what you're saying before you post it. And if it makes sense, then by all means. Again, some of these big YouTubers, they talk about like how to edit. It's like people know how to. We know how to edit. We know how to edit. I know how to edit. It takes me a while, but I know how to edit. You should have seen some of the shit I've edited. I know how to use my socials. I do. When I have the time to do them, I edit and I use my socials and everything when I have the time. But not everyone's got the time. No, how about shitty just being allowed to basically infest communities? Well, I mean, bigger people aren't telling them to fuck off. Well, that's because everyone's always worried about getting called out for something, right? Everyone's always worried about their image, right? Everyone's worried about their image. Think about how many VTubers there are that are literally advertising that they're racist. Think about that. That's wild. How is that happening? That's fucked up. There are people out there that verbally say they hate a group of people simply for the color of their skin. And they're popular. How are we not calling that out? How are we not calling that out? Because people who are bigger in the scene, who have that power, don't do it. They don't do it. Right? Hi, Copo. Good to see you, hon. It's crazy. You would think someone like Iron Mouse or Zentreya, or you know, even some of the Japanese YouTubers. I don't know many of the Japanese ones, right? Would say something though. You're like, hey, this is supposed to be a welcoming atmosphere for everybody. Can you stop that, please? You know what I mean? No, they're allowed to, and they stream, and it's okay. I'm glad I stopped back from streaming. Honestly, getting popular I think would be the worst thing. I mean, honestly, me too. Like, I would love to be popular enough to, you know, be able to do this without having to go to work. I would love that. That's the dream, right? Always the dream. But there are some people who are popular, who are openly not just transphobic, but hate anybody in the LGBT sphere. Anybody. So if I were to suddenly become popular, but not popular enough that they're so bigger than me, think of what would happen. Think about the hate raids. People coming in and saying shit. Like they do. Some of these people do go on the attack. Kofefe actually experienced that recently. Nuts. It's like I don't understand. What do you, why are they here? And it's like you say, Cave, like they're not getting called out because people are too worried about the image. You think Shy Lily's gonna say something about that? Hell no. She's not gonna say anything about that. You know why she's not gonna say anything about that? Because it's the people who support her, who are also support the terrible people, who are buying products. If she sticks up for people, then now all of a sudden it's a subset of people who are not going to buy your gamer subs anymore. She loses income. You know what I mean? It's always boils down back to money and image. Always. It's always money and image. Because without a good image, you can't make enough money. Yeah, there's some hard people going, look at the Western VTubers. Oh, yeah, they're doing this. How could they do all this point and everything? It's like, you guys know our play is a Japanese site, right? They've only recently adopted it for English people, but it's mainly Japanese because all of these VTubers are doing Japanese 18 stuff, right? Right? So it's wild. It's like, you guys not paying attention? You need both of those to love as an entertainer. To live as an entertainer. I don't know. I don't think I would ever sell out personally in that case. Right? There's obviously stuff I don't talk about. Right? But you guys know I'm trans. I don't make it like verbally like, hey guys, welcome to the trans stream. Oh! You know, like some people do. You guys just know because I've mentioned it a few times. I don't make it my personality. But like, I've had people come in here. I've even had people even follow me on Twitter before who had no idea I was trans. Who I see them follow me and I was like, oh, who's this person? Oh, they're openly homophobic. Why are they following me? Like, what the fuck? So I have to make a few posts every once in a while. Be like, hey guys, by the way, I'm trans. Hope that's not a problem. And then you got people who message me because it's a problem to them. Because way. It's a problem. The problem is that we have VTubers in this sphere who openly enable that behavior. You know, we have grifters. And mind you, grifting isn't exclusively to one role. Grifting is everywhere. Anybody can be a grifter in any sort of stance. Anybody can be a grifter. But we just have these people who do that for attention. Because it's so easy, right? It's so easy to hook on to opinion that may be contradictory or, you know, explosive, right? And just hook onto it and get all these people be like, yeah, I support this. Yeah. By the way, my merch sales went up. Damn. After I said this thing, I couldn't help but notice I got, you know, $2,000 from subs out of Twitch, you know, or whatever, you know, I got all these subs because we did the Partner Plus thing and everything. Wow, and I keep saying more contradictory and inflammatory stuff. That'll get more people. And I honestly believe that there's some people who are saying some of these things that are offensive and everything that honestly don't believe it. They don't. Some of them do. But I honestly believe some of them don't. It's just, you know, rent is due, right? Rent is due. Get some money. Right? It's easy. It doesn't take much work. I hate this group of people. All of a sudden, all these people who support you come in. Yeah, me too. Let me buy you a t-shirt. Let me give you 10 gift subs. Right? You know, it's fucking easy money. You don't even have to believe it. So I firmly believe some of these people don't. Alright? Alright? Like, I could go on Twitter right now and start vehemently making a public opinion about some shit and getting people to kind of support me and start a whole drama war. I guarantee I start doing that now, within a month, the viewership here will be like triple. At least triple. And I don't have to believe a fucking thing. I just have to say it. Who are just hateful, gonna a bunch of followers. Yeah, it's just, yeah. They shouldn't engage unless they say something hateful. Well, that's what it is, right? You just keep doing it. You keep doing the drama effect. Drama. As long as you keep making drama, you get the money. Right? Right? You do some drama, after a week it starts to die down, then you must make something up. Right? That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Hi, Mole. Hi, Webby. Good to see you guys. We're rambling about stuff right now. Kind of serious. So, feel free to join in on the topic. Have some comments on it if you'd like. Yeah. The worm is out. Eh. Remember, was that if you cause enough drama about Little Caesars being bad, you become famous, right? I wish. That'd be hilarious. Yeah, kind of talking about Two Faces and all that stuff, Mo.
Hydration is important.
Right? Hydration is important. Absolutely. Where's my water? Am I drunk? Oh my god, my water's all the way over here. Why did I put it all the way over there? I'm an idiot. And remind you, everything I've been saying right now, take it with a grain of salt, okay? I'm an idiot. You have to remember that. I'm a bit of a schmuck. You know? I'm a bit of a schmuck. But it is wild that, you know what would make, you know, all these bigger VTubers who are trying to support smaller streamers, you know what would make it more welcoming? If you called out some of these people. You know what I mean? If you actually called out some of these people, maybe I might be more inclined to trust you and be okay with you around. Right? You know? Because goddamn, some of these people are pieces of shit. Pieces of shit. You guys could probably think of a few right now. Right? And I've always been open to people, even people who have different opinions of me, always been open to it, willing to talk, willing to, you know, agree to disagree and try to come to an understanding with each other. Always been willing to do that. I've done that to a fault sometimes where, you know, I try to make everyone happy to the point where no one gets happy. I've had a few instances where that just didn't work out in the end. So, like, I don't try to make everyone happy anymore, you know? But, like, I'm still open to talk and everything like that, but just some of these people, you just know that no matter how kind and respectful you are, the wall is already up and you're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. These people have made up their minds and they're going to hate you. And it's like, oh, well, I'm here if you want to talk. Like some streamer saying a slur online to get all the internet attention for a week. Yeah. So here's the trick. Here's the trick being famous. You say a slur. Okay? You say a slur, like maybe like accidentally in a game or something like that. Then people call you out for it and everything like that. You get enough attention from the call out, and then you agree with whatever the slur is, so that now the people who have your attention, those people who, you know, are, controversial and everything, they start to take your side, start defending you. That's how you start. That's how most grifting starts, by the way. That's how most grifting starts. It's a defense mechanism. And then it works. That's the problem, right? You say something or you do something by accident, people call you out for it, and instead of owning up to it and being responsible and coming to an understanding, you double down, and the people who support that behavior come to your defense for you. And then you build up, you build it up, you build it up. It's like, oh yeah, also I don't like this, also I don't like, you know what I mean? That's how all the grifting starts. Things I promise myself I'll never do is be someone who's faking their character. Yeah. Don't fake your character, be who you are. Just be who you are. Yeah. So grift to become famous? That's the new meta, Polar. That's the new meta. Gotta be grift to become famous. That's the new thing, right? Again, you don't have to actually believe what you're saying. You could be the most kind-hearted, warm, and most accepting person behind the screen. But because they don't see you behind the screen, they only see the VTuber. You could say whatever you want and be awful. And as soon as the camera's off, go down to your gay friend's place and, have a nice time, have some cake or whatever. They totally, they'll have no idea. Right? Right? So. It's insane world we live in. What the hell is going on? People want attention so much nowadays that people will say anything. Everything is like a fucking TV show. Yeah, it's like TV show, exactly. Everything is like a fucking TV show now. Doesn't matter what you do. If there's not a camera looking at you, doesn't matter what you do. Oh, what's that? Not enough people are looking at the camera that's looking at me? Better say something offensive. Posters gets their engagement. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, an engagement is another story. Like, I've been losing engagement recently. I don't know why. Unless I post a picture of my ass, no one really cares what I post. Damn. Which sucks. It does suck to see. You guys care about what I'm talking about right now because you guys are here. But whenever I talk about something, I want to say something on Twitter or on Blue Sky or wherever, no one gives a shit. People are so delusional online. Exactly, right? They don't see what it is. You know? It's exactly. There's no grasp of reality, right? None. Go online, be a VTuber, say some offensive shit, get loads of money from all these people who love me because I'm grifting. Turn off the stream, go to fucking Timmy's, and you know, it's another day, and you know, bills are paid this month. Boy. And it's funny because you'll actually comment on this. Someone will be like grifting for like nonsensical reasons, and you'll be commenting like, the rent must be due, huh? And I'm like, no, I stand on this because blah 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 blah. I'm like, you're full of shit. You're full of shit. You're lying through your teeth. You know that you're gonna get paid for this. Because if you didn't do this and you just had your regular personality, well, your regular personality is boring, right? If you had some personality, some flavor, you would have had, you know, the attention and everything that you know what I mean? Instead, you relied on drama and controversy to get you where you are. You don't have a personality. You're just a piece of shit. Your personality is being hateful. But if you're not hating anything, then you got nothing. Right? If your personality is based on being hateful and controversial, then you're just not a fun person to talk to. Because even if we were just talking about, like, you know, your favorite pizza place, you couldn't do improv. You wouldn't have anything good to say. You're just bland, very boring personality. Because you have, unless you move on to a pizza place that you hate, right? Then you could start talking about it, right? It's just like, I don't know. Blame these two faces. I don't know. It's an act to show them chronically online. Yeah, I'm telling you, we gotta turn the internet off for a week. We gotta just turn the internet off for a week. No internet. None whatsoever. You can't log on to anything that requires internet. You can't do anything. No internet whatsoever. You wanna play games? Bring out the SNES. You know? Bring out your Game Boys. You know? Your PlayStation 1 discs, right? Otherwise, go outside. Make a phone call. Hey Bobby, you wanna go down to McDonald's, play some cards or something? You know, I don't know, you know, do something, right? Come hang out at my place. I have Scooby-Doo on DVD. Let's order a hot za and just chill out, right? Let's go outside. Let's go to ride our bikes, right? Fuck, I want a bike. I've been wanting a bike for a while. That's actually something I haven't told you guys. I want to get a new bike because my other bike broke, but I want to go back to bike riding. I miss it. It's just so nice to be outside. This Twitter is constantly breaking us. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what that guy's doing with the Twitter. I don't know what he's doing with the Twitter. Should have left the hashtags. The hashtags were fine. At least he didn't like the hashtags, so he got rid of them. Everyone else was fine with them. Weird move, dude. As long as I found out that they're not actually, yeah. And I found ways, yeah. That's happened a few times, eh, Cave? That's happened a few times with some of those grifters who are like purposely being racist. People find out that they're not actually like, you know, oh my god, you're not the same skin color. What? How could you say that? It's crazy. Again, some of these people genuinely don't believe what they're saying. It's just for money. It's just for money. Just for money. When Twitter has brought me is a great number of monkey pictures. Oh my god. I gotta tell you, during the AI Bigfoot memes, oh my god, Twitter was so good for that. I love that shit. I wish I had more of those. Those were so good. The AI Bigfoot memes and then the AI Stormtrooper memes. God, those are so funny. Those are so good. I'm not a fan of AI, but I will say it makes really good memes. AI makes really good memes. Fucking hilarious. Oh my god. Anyways, we kind of deviated way off topic. Not gonna lie. The whole point of what I was talking about is that I've just been noticing bigger streamers saying things, trying to get people invited to collabs, trying to invite people, trying to tell people, you know, how to be like them and anything like that, and it just falls flat because they're just so out of touch. Even though they're trying or trying to, some people are trying to be genuine, it's out of touch. Alright? It's out of touch. And I wish they stopped doing that. I wish they stopped. It's not working out. Not working out for them. Well, some of them does. They get lots of clicks. Oh my god, that's amazing advice. Oh my god, it's amazing advice. Really well done. And then like 3 months, they'll post the fucking same tweet in the exact same way. And then it'll be there again. No, and more followers. Oh my god, amazing advice. It's like you're just gargling the same shit over and over again. People who actually you're trying to help already know this. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, God. AI's not. Yeah, AI's gonna have the grifter too. Yeah, a lot of grifters are using AI. Probably because a lot of artists don't want to work with them. You know, shit is bad when you have to rely for AI to make your art and even like your VTuber model because artists don't want to hire you. That should be a moment when you're like, okay, these people don't want to work with me. Maybe I should sit down, think, maybe I should stop this train and come back to reality. Right. Few artists you started using AI. Yeah. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Yeah. A lot of artists. Oh yeah, a lot of artists are very inclusive. 100%. A lot of artists are very inclusive. So when you have someone who's like verbally like racist and homophobic, being like, hey, I want an art piece. And then not only do they say that, but then the artist will be like, no, we don't really share the same values. I'm not really comfortable with you. I apologize, I'm gonna have to decline. Then they make a big spiel about, oh, I can't believe this artist, blah, 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 blah. Damn, I take my art piece, blah, 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 blah. Well, maybe it's because the artist is gay and you're homophobic. You ever think about that one? You ever think about that? Oh my god. Why put in the hard work and you let AI? Because AI is garbage. I'm sorry, there's very few AI things that actually I think look good. You could tell me that AI does not damage the environment, that it builds trees, saves the whales, doesn't steal art, doesn't do any of that, makes its own thing, and I would still be against AI simply for the fact it's shit. It's shit. It is. Like the AI art, really don't like the way it looks. It's like a deformed version of like an attempt to be Studio Ghibli. All these things now. You notice AI does that a lot? Tries to be Studio Ghibli. It's like even if you did this yourself, this wasn't stolen, it still looks like crap, man. Wish I gotta double down before I admit on the problem. Oh, I know, I gotta double down. I gotta double down, saw you. I'm sorry. I've seen so many times those videos going to child for declining my commission. Yeah. They throw a tantrum. They're being childish as I, respond in a childish manner. It's kind of really like, stop, it's a classic, stop fucking swearing. AI is good for shitposting in cheating soccer. It's good for shitposting. AI is so good for shitposting. That's about as good. I'll say what it is. AI is great for shitposting. Otherwise, I don't use it. If you give me an AI shitpost, hell yeah. If you give me AI anything else, nah fam, I'm good. Ah, boy. Yeah. And I really like that clip whenever people always talk about like AI. Well, I need AI because I don't know how to draw. I need AI because of this or that. Because I have a disability and everything. And then like the response is that one clip of Bob Ross explaining to you that you can do art in any sort of fashion. And then in that clip, they're showing people who have disabilities who may not be able to draw in anything, showing how they perform art and how beautiful it is. Okay? Yeah, you can't animate like you're fucking doing CG for an Avengers film. Okay? I'm sorry. You can't draw like it's fucking Cyberpunk Edge Runners or K-pop Demon Hunters or anything, okay? I'm sorry. You can't do that. But you have to start somewhere. You can't just be like, oh, I can't do it. Let me get AI to do it for me. Like, you're not even gonna bother trying? That's just lazy at that point. I know people don't really like PewDiePie, but if you go to PewDiePie's channel, he actually has a thing where he drew once a day. What was it, like, how long? How many days? And like he drew one image a day for like, I think it was like 50 or 100 days, something like that. I don't remember. But he did it. I think it was for the whole year actually, if I remember. He did it. And by the beginning of the year to the end, like his art style and his attention to detail drastically changed. Drastically. Crazy. It's crazy to watch how well he became. For someone who had no idea how to draw, now he's great at it. And all because he drew one thing a day. You know what I mean? It's... Most everyone does things because they can, honey. Yeah, well, I mean, we live in a world of instant gratification, right? People who want to start streaming, for example, they think in like a month they're gonna be some top streamer, and then they start getting super depressed because, yeah, I've streamed this amount for like these months and I'm still getting nowhere. Dude, what do you fucking expect? It's not instant gratification. You have to keep going. You have to not stop. Sometimes it takes a while. Sometimes it takes a long fucking while. Again, I've been doing this for over 10 years. Right? I'm just enjoying it and having fun going along the wave. But some people, you know, it hasn't even been a year and they give up. It's like, what do you expect? You know how many streamers there are? What separates you? Right? What are you doing different? Again, that's where usually some people turn to grifting, but but you can't just expect that instant gratification. You're not gonna be like some super streamer superstar, right? You have to keep going, and you have to push as much as you can. Right? People only want short-term gain. Exactly. Yeah, it's impatient. Again, it's instant gratification, Balog. That's what it is. That's what it's called. Instant gratification. Right? They buy all the ingredients for a hamburger, they lay them out, and then they cry because the hamburger's not ready. You have to build it. You have to build the hamburger. You have to cook the patty. You have to put all the ingredients together. Warm up the, you know? Give the bun a good crust and everything. They'll literally take the patty out of the wrapper and be like, burger's still not done. I'm like, yeah, you haven't fucking done anything to it. Did you season it? You know? Did you buy any condiments? What are you doing? Mm-hmm. And again, it's not guaranteed either. That's another thing. It's not guaranteed. It's not guaranteed. But I do worry about some of my friends. Some of my friends who have been trying for a long time. Some of my friends who are doing better than me. Who are doing better than me and been doing this for a short amount of time, and who are still ready to give up. And it's just like, don't, like you're doing it. You're doing it. Don't give up. Don't stop. Don't stop, please. You're doing it. You know, it just makes me sad sometimes. Like recently, a couple days ago, I had someone like that. And like, I just give up. I can't do this anymore. I'm going nowhere. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like minimum, like on a bad day, you have like 30 people watching you. On a bad day. And you've been doing this for like a few years. Keep going. Keep going. Don't stop. Well, it's not doing enough. It's like, yeah, because it takes time. Exactly. There's so many more. Like, if you can make those kind of numbers in that short of time, right? Right? And I encourage all my friends who want to do streaming, who want to do something, keep going. Don't give up on yourself. Yeah, you know what? Sometimes timing sucks, scheduling sucks. Sometimes you gotta find a job. It all fucking sucks. Major fucking donkey dick, okay? I'm a single parent and I have to work a fucking day job, which is why, you know, as Wednesday streams when I have to go to the office are on like a few hours, right? Because those are the only times I can stream. But you have to put in the work. You can't just give up on that. Because when you give up, yeah, it's gonna fail, because now you're not fucking doing anything. You have to keep going. You have to try. You have to keep getting up. There's so many times I wanted to quit streaming. So many goddamn times. I can't even tell you. Where there was one, like, where there were times when I was about to hit the start stream button, and I said, what if I just said fuck it, and I just fucked off, right? I just said I'm not streaming anymore. I was gone so many times. But I never did. I'm still here. Sometimes I had breakdowns. Absolutely. You got breakdowns. You have moments you get so burnt out. But you come back. And you don't stop. You keep going. You keep being your thing. You keep doing your thing. Excuse me. You know? Like out of all of my friends who are doing streaming right now, like almost all of them. Like if I look at Astria or Zayori or any of these people and they just give up and stop, like if I were to stop tomorrow, I would be so confused because of how well she's done in the short time. You know what I mean? Like she's got the makings. Right? But people just stop. Right? It's just wild to me. Don't give up on yourself. You know what I mean? Don't give up on yourself. That's what it is. That's what it's all about. Don't give up on yourself. Keep doing you. Keep doing your thing. Right? It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of effort. But you can. But it's not impossible. It's not. Hi, Cookie Llama. Hi, Rajanka. Welcome in, both of you. It's just. You know, I just. And you know what? Eventually, we're gonna have our 2.0 debut. And you know what's gonna happen? It's not gonna be like there's hundreds of people there or anything like that. 2.0 debut is gonna happen. Hi, Sphinx. Good to see you, hon. Our 2.0 debut is gonna happen. We're all just gonna hang out in a little corner of the internet, and we're gonna have a good time with it. There's some people who do like their debuts, and like, it's over. They don't think there's enough people who showed up to their debut, and they just call it quits. I'm like, you just paid all that money for that model, and just because, you know, you only had a certain amount of people, right? You can't do that. You have to keep trying. You have to keep going, okay? Right? You can't just expect 1 million people to show up. Especially if people don't know who you are. Right? Right? Anyways. Exactly, Cookie Llama, exactly. What time, as long as you keep trying. Exactly, yeah. Sometimes it takes a lot of time. Right? I mean, think about it. If I had given up, you know, a while ago, I'd never met you guys. Right? It's just wild. I don't know. Anyways, the point again, because I think again we got off topic. And funny enough, Mo, that's a good segue back to what I was talking about. That's a good segue. People are not ready for the big numbers, which is why again, when bigger streamers go around saying, "Hey, it's okay, I'll collab with you. Why does no one want to collab with me? All you small streamers, it's okay, come to me." People aren't ready for that, okay? People aren't ready for that. They're scared. They're scared to do that. They don't know you, and they don't know your audience. And frankly, you might just be using them for content in the first place. So to any bigger streamers who may watch this VOD, because I doubt there's anyone here, and I doubt anyone will watch the VOD, but just in case, in the event, any big streamers happen to watch this VOD, please take that into consideration. Be humble. Remember how you started. What's that? You started as really big already? Well then, I don't know what to tell you. But you need to just take it as in These are people who are small, who look up to you, and you cannot take advantage of that. You cannot have certain expectations. You have to get to know these people. Any collab, you have to get to know people. And especially with bigger people. Because, you can't just jump in an audience with 100 or 200 people. Because then they freak out. They don't want to embarrass themselves. Like if I were suddenly being a Zentrea stream, I think I would be fucking quiet. I'd be like, holy shit, there's so many people here. That's not true. I can't help but talk. But you know what I mean, right? You know what I mean. It's crazy. And then you have people like Zentrea. All of a sudden being like, oh, I wish I could collab with smaller people. No, you don't. No, you don't. And if you do, you're out of touch. It ain't happening. That's crazy. Ah, jeez. What's that? Charter wants to call me. Uh-oh. If you're a presenter, you can handle it. Exactly. Like if you're a presenter. Like, I'm pretty good with it, personally. Like, I know I mentioned earlier, if I'm a big handler, I probably not say no. I probably still say yes, because I can handle big groups of people. I'm pretty good at entertaining people all the time, right? Whether it be here, or at work, or with family or anything. I'm pretty good at, just entertaining and everything. So I'll probably still say yes. But think about it. Even if someone's like Fia, or Yomi, or Aurelia, or even Lydia. Like, that's gotta be a scary thought, right? Yeah, these are down-to-earth people that you could probably talk to, but there's got huge crowds with them. It's scary. Right? Having nice people, it's sweet having an opportunity. Yeah. That's kind of why I appreciate the really little incy-beatsy tiny part of the internet that we have here. Right? Because you meet some great people, make some genuine friends, right? No? Like, I personally would love to collab with some of these bigger streamers. I really would. Like, I would collab with Yomi. Or Pomato. Or, you know what I mean? I just, like Azure the Azure Dragon. Absolutely. It'd be a great time, but it's not easy. Because as soon as you're thrown into that, so many people, like, the anxiety just snaps. It's over. Right? Yeah, well, choose a motto mundane, genre best. Yeah. It happens, right? See, it gives you big anxiety. Exactly, Cookie Lemon. It's a lot of people like that. A lot of people couldn't handle it. They can't. Because it's crazy. All of a sudden, you're thrown in a room with like 200 people. It's like, what am I supposed to say? I don't want to say anything, embarrass myself, and have all these people hate me.
Hydration is important.
Turns green, salty, and crunchy. Yeah, salty. But it's a thing, right? So, anyways, TLDR. Big streamers need to get in touch a little bit more before they say things. Whether it be about supporting smaller streamers, how to support small streamers, and what they're doing with the community. They need to be a bit more in touch. Because right now, even the ones who are genuinely trying to help and genuinely trying to make a stance, not working. Not working. I'm going to say it for the third time. Someone's got a gunshot wound, and you're putting them in a wheelchair, or you're giving them crutches. That's not gonna stop the bleeding. Right? I feel like I've been wasting people's time. Yeah, it does. I still think about those few collabs that we had. Right? Like, I don't know if Cody is still here or Kitsune, if you're still here as well. I appreciate you guys inviting me to those collabs, but those people that you brought along with you clearly don't have anything to do with me. Didn't want anything to do with me. Not a damn thing. That's probably, and you could probably be like, "Oh, wait, really?" And you can message him, and they'll probably say something. Trust me. Go back to those. Wanted a fucking thing for me. Imagine how Twitch chat in the underwear. Oh no, he's hot! Good old SpongeBob. SpongeBob references work for everything. And there's a non-zero chance. I mean, I stream naked. I've told you guys this several times. I stream naked. Like, in the most non-lewd, say-so possibly way, I stream naked. It's hot. It's hot. What, you think I'm gonna have my big PC going on, generating heat in this heat that's already outside? What, you think I'm wearing like a big fucking sweater and some shit? Hell no. I am nude as fuck right now. It's too hot for clothes. It's too hot for clothes. Way too hot for clothes. Yeah. Yeah, you want to hear some thigh? There you go. There you go. See? Yeah, pickle there. Exactly. Tatas and thighs are out right now. There you go. Fuck, it's too hot. That shit, man. Even here in this new spot, it's still hot. I can even feel my PC generate more heat because it's closer to me. This is worse. So, when it's the winter, this will be nice. But, yeah. To the first verse. Well, excuse me. But yeah, that's the rundown. That's my ramble for today. I just had a lot of things in my mind, and I really want to talk about it. I've been thinking a lot of stuff, yeah. You know what I mean? So, can you just open a window and put a vent fan it straight outside? No, because the window in this room is up there. The vent fan is up there. The window in this room isn't level. Right? Fortunately. If I were to do that, I have to put get a dresser and put my PC over the dresser. So I can do that. The window's high. Ventilation duct. I'm not getting ventilation duct tape. I'm not having another goddamn tube. Alright, Star Jeffrey, welcome in. The rest is meta modernity. By the way, the band that's been playing this whole time is Vansire. I really love Vansire. Vansire is so good. Yeah. Oh, the pin is on the way? Oh, that's nice. Again, you didn't have to do that, Copo, but I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. You didn't have to do that. Where I can sit here and just chill, listen to your thoughts. Yeah. I appreciate that. We should do more chatting streams, honestly. I would have liked to have a couple of other VTubers get in here, honestly. Sometimes Maria and Mika come in, and Zayari as well. Actually, speaking of this, Zayari right there. Speak of the devil, there she is. Welcome to the rambling stream, Zayari. Welcome to the rambling stream. Because I need also 50 cents to send it to you. Damn. That's some good shipping. I gotta live where you live, clearly. Over here, in fact, it costs so much money to ship. Gifting stream when? God damn. God damn. It really is the easy way out. It really is the easy way out to grift. So fucked up. You know what I should start doing? I'm just gonna start making every social media post I have. It's gonna be all pinged at Arby's. Every single one. I'm gonna be an Arby's grifter. Oh my god. Hey guys, the stream's starting right now. But I'm eating Arby's, so we're gonna be a little late. Hey guys. We're in the middle of the stream right now. Have you gotten your Arby's yet? You can't watch if you don't have Arby's. You can even make a non-serious stream about making that the stream can make. I'm telling you, just for the shits and giggles. I know I keep saying it to a few people, but like really, one of these days I gotta do it. I'm just gonna take like Zayari or somebody and do one of those fucking Google Docs, my experience with Zayari, and make it all serious. And they open up the Google Doc, and it's just a picture of a monkey trying to. It's just a picture of like a monkey eating a banana. Just banana good. Just start make it seem like some for fake drama, you know what I mean? And then I'll make that Google Doc, and then Zaira, you gotta quote tweet me with my experience with Crunchy Pickle, and I have a Google Doc. And just do the exact same photo, except have the colors, like, invert the colors. And just spell it backwards. Good banana. I'll supply entire ride wife. Life good. Yeah, monkey with the hair. Exactly. Exactly. It'd be great. I'll tell you, I always say it, but one of these days I gotta fucking do it. April Fool's Day already passed. Fuck. That would be great. That would be a great April Fool's Day joke. Fucking negative zone monkey. It was negative zone monkey. No! I eat all the bananas! Ah! I should do it. I can't make that noise. I might be called a Chibidoki copycat again. All the weird noises and everything I do. Apparently she does them. Like, hello? I've been doing these since before I even started streaming. Oh yeah, I talked about that earlier, Zari. You know, apparently I'm a Chibidoki copycat. Because I make weird noises. I say weird things. I have a PNG of me and a banana. You know, things like that. Even though I was streaming before she even started streaming. Apparently I'm a Chibidoki copycat. Don't make any fucking sense to me. You know what? I should message Chibidoki just for the shits. After everything I said, just for the shits, I should message Chibidoki. Hey, let's do a collab. I'm sure that'll piss off a few people who claim that. Those few people who claim that, I'll piss them right off. Someone called you great values in Trey? What do you... That, how are you great values in Trey? Well, you're like a heavy metal vampire. That's nothing... Why? Because you're red? What does Entreya have red? The color red? Fucking copyright? No. You're your own person. You do your own thing. I can go into Zayari's stream, and I can go into Zentreya's stream, and I can immediately tell the difference because they have two different personalities. Right? Whoever called you that, Zarya, has no sense of direction. Big VTuber fandoms. That's what I was saying. I don't like the idol culture. I really don't. And I know I have a few viewers who are really obsessed with the idol culture. I don't like it. Because the moment you get obsessed with that shit, you get too involved, and then you start thinking that this person's right, that person's wrong, and at no point there's any critical thinking done. Check himself before he wrecked himself. Remember, you guys know the comedian George Carlin? You know what I mean? George, you know? Like he said, he does this weird moron thing he calls thinking, okay? Alright? No, so I don't care over it. I honestly think you're doing great, Zarya, personally. Personally, I think you're doing great. You've done this for a shorter time than me, and you're like twice as big as me, okay? So, I think you're doing great, Zarya. That's me personally. I know you feel away, and you know, there's certain things. Obviously, I can't change that. Me personally, though, I think you're doing great. I think you have the opportunity to be an up-and-coming. I really do. So if you want to make the decision, that's totally your call. But I think you're doing amazing. I think you're doing great. Right? I think you're doing great. Fantastic. I really like you, Zara. Hell yeah. You're pretty heckin' rad. I'd buy you a beer if I could. But you're so far away. Why is everybody so far away? Just need to make like a VTuber island where everyone is there. You know what I mean? So if I want to see somebody, I can like, you know, just fucking leave my house, go on like a 10-minute walk or something, and just fucking see him. Jesus, you know what I mean? Although that would spell bad. That'd be bad news for people who knew me. Like, for example, like Astra. When Astra is doing something she's not supposed to be doing, and we ever lived on a VTuber island, I'd fucking leave my house. Fucking go over there and fucking... You see me on the window. Exploded. Hi, Maple. Good to see you, hon. Exploded. You know, you gotta get some paper towel. You gotta clean yourself up after that. Sounds like would have a drama. It would be a drama show. It would be a drama show. Hell yeah. I want to do that. I want to get all my friends in one thing here. And just start saying some dumb shit. I wonder how many of my VTuber friends would turn their junk into a Dr. Pepper or a Coke can for $1 billion. I wonder how many of them would do that. It's $1 billion, man. Why should I just go to a feed and just say, oh my gosh, something bad. Oh my god. Yeah, do it like Total Drama Island style. But would they let you stack donuts on it? Hell yeah. Oh my god, LPNG VTuber thrown on the island. What would happen? What would happen on Total VTuber Island? Good morning, campers. Good morning, campers. Welcome to VTuber Island, campers. Your first challenge. Fucking get O'Neill in there. Morning, campers. Where I gotta find this. Where is he? Where is it? Oh my god. I'm so glad I'm not showing you guys my desktop right now. I tried to type something in and it fucking the hub came up. Where is it? Oh, is this it? If I find it? Did I find it? Did I find it? Did I find it? Okay, if it would load. God damn it, TikTok. Fucking load. The rust belts and the driftless stone. The wings thought your life might be. It fell upon.
Morning, campers. Today's.
Yeah, I found it. I found it. I found it. You guys ready for this? You guys know Total Drama Island? Start from the beginning.
Morning, campers. Today's challenge is simple. Who can make me hard? Morning, Morning, campers. Today's challenge is simple. Who can make me hard?
Morning, campers. Morning, campers. Winter side has gone 3 days without drama, campers. What are we gonna do today? Today, I think we're gonna put two people who have opposite views in the same bin. Who can make me hard? It's stuck in my head now. The chef would win hands down. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, God. Fellow keepers from Toronto. Toronto. No, I wish I lived close enough to a bunch of YouTubers. I really do. Like, whenever, I talk to Zari, and we have a conversation, about, and there's feelings involved and everything. I wish, she lived close enough. I could just go over, give her a hug, maybe go out for, a sandwich or something. Chillax, right? I also want to, fucking ask you, fucking her and her Little Caesars. She's so persistent that the Little Caesars beside her is good. And I disagree. I disagree. Am I weird for that, by the way? Am I weird? I think I've mentioned this before, but again, I just ask. Am I weird that I just want to meet people IRL? Because I do that all the time. I do. Like Maple, who's just here, I met IRL. Shayla, we met IRL. Lydia, we hang out quite a bit. Honestly. Like I'm telling you guys, Lydia and I hang out quite a bit after stream. Behind stream. Like even that IKEA stream, before we even did anything, we went and got hot dogs together. Oh, that was bad. That veggie dog was so awful. God, it was so bad. We went to Starbucks, we do, San Ramos, we go to play, I've heard people say it's weird. I don't know. I like meeting people. I like having a good time, right? Raylia, before she became partner, I met her, right? That's what, Jesus Christ. Fucking smacking the mic. My bad. Jesus Christ. It's just being social? Yeah. I don't know. It's just weird. She's not even, we talked about this before. One of our collabs. We talked about shit about this. Really? Wow, I am screenshotting that. You're in trouble, Mo. You're in trouble, Mo. I'm screenshotting that. Yeah. There you go. I'm gonna bring that up to her. Next time she talks with Little Caesars, I'm gonna be like, actually, I have proof that you were lying. Oh my god. If I had more socials, just tell my parents to leave the island. Yeah. You know, that's kind of one thing when I do. Like, I just want to travel and meet people, right? Like, I know you're in Puerto Rico, Zaire. I've never been to Puerto Rico. I've never been. I would like to visit. I'd like to visit Puerto Rico. I want to visit California again. I want to go to Italy. Everyone always talks about going to Japan. Nah. I do want to travel and meet some friends, right? Right? Like Suki, who goes by V now. She's over in the European area. I want to go, hang out with her. Right? I don't know. I just like hanging out with people. I think it'd be fun. It's fun hanging out. Because when you're hanging out with someone, Ira, and this is something like Lydia and I, when Lydia and I hang out, when we do our excursions, right? It's just so, there's no pressure, right? It's just her and me being ourselves. We're being ourselves. There's no camera or anything like that. We don't have to pretend to be anybody or anything like that. We're just being our natural selves. Which, by the way, I gotta tell you guys, Lydia on stream, she's funny. Lydia in person, when she doesn't have to watch what she says, she's fucking hilarious. She's fucking unhinged. When there's no camera and she's not streaming anything, but it's just like we're sitting at like the fucking sandwich shop and we're just like talking. She's hilarious. She's great. I hope she gets better soon. God damn. I don't know. I mean, like, even like Nixie. You know Nixie, who's been here a few times? You know, Nixie was actually here with us during the karaoke stream. You know who's the partner there was karaoke with? You know, even invited me over to like the water park. She was with her family. Take me and my son there and everything. I couldn't make it at the time, so. But like, you know, she had her kid. I was gonna bring mine and go to the water park and let the kids hang out. I don't know. I just like to socialize and I don't know. I treat VTubing as a way to get friends. Is that bad? Everyone is always like, oh, VTubing is this, you know, to get bigger and anything. VTubing is my excuse to find more friends. I like to talk to people. Is that such a crime? Yeah. Let's find a job so I can save money and travel. Don't worry, Zara. How about this, Zara? I'll come to you. I'll come to you, Zara. And then when I leave, I'll stick in my suitcase. I'll stick in my suitcase, you know, just right in there. Do like a little Tetris. There you go. I'll take you back to Canada with me. friend collector, yeah. How did we become friends? Well, you see, Grams, you see, there's this game called a Final Fantasy 14. And, here's the problem now. Is that when I say things, the idea gets in my head, and it doesn't leave until I've actually checked it out and everything. I already know myself too well. After streamer's done, I'm gonna be like, how much is a flight to Puerto Rico? I already tell you I'm gonna look. I don't know how much it is for California, which is why I haven't gone to see, like, you know, other people there yet. At one point I was gonna meet up with Ophelia, actually. But we ended up doing more streams that week. But Ophelia lives in driving distance, actually, funny enough. I'd have to cross the border, of course, but yeah. One day I'm gonna go meet up with Ophelia. You're tailor-made for the playing stream, but I'm too pensive to decide what's real. Might be worth a whole... I love this song. In the morning sun, you and I are one. Fingers through my hair, feel them everywhere. Don't know what to think. Am I still dreaming? You're so perfect, baby. Were you made for me? Yeah. I already met Grams and Snarf, actually. I already met up with Grams and Snarf. And of course, Grizzle, who's my IRL friend, who's also the tech support of the stream. Anytime you guys see Grizzle in the chat, just know Grizzle's actually the tech support, the physical tech support. Grizzle's actually come to my house before to help install shit on my computer because I didn't know what I was doing. Just your mod coming over to your house because you don't know what the hell you're doing. You are technologically inept when you have to have your mod drive to your house to actually figure things out. Crazy. Grams got beat up by a pickle when she... I slapped Grams, but Grams says, oh, you slapped me. Oh. I slapped Grams. I didn't do it in a way to hurt him. I just kind of like a light peep, you know? Canada is only like an hour flight from me. God damn. You gotta drive here though, Mo. You gotta park your car in my driveway so I can dance on your car and then lay on top of it and then sit in it and then be like, you're never leaving here because I have it. It's mine now. Gonna be brain dead from navigating 5 hours to Avatar. Oh my god. Yeah, I'll meet up with you soon, Failure. Don't worry. I'll meet up with you soon, Failure. Don't you worry. Now I'm curious. How much is a fucking flight to Puerto Rico? Oh, it's another good song. I'm gonna turn it up. That's when I get out of your car. You can get out of there with a car. Or if a girlfriend decides to break up with you, oh. Well, we're not playing anything right now, Eminez, but I'm sorry that they broke up with you, hon. I'm sorry, hon. Big hugs for Eminez. Big hugs for Eminez. Yeah, this is just a chatting stream today. Big hugs for you, hon. You know who else I have to meet? Meet up with? Wifey. I see you, Violet. I see you, Violet. I need to meet up with you too. There's so much traveling I want to do. You know what would be great? I really want to do it. It's a lot of money though, but I really want to do it. I want to do a subathon where I take 2 weeks off a subathon, but it's straight IRL. I have like an RV, and I just cross country. You know what I mean? I've looked at it. It's expensive to have an RV for that long, right? But I would love to do that. A cross-country subathon, right? Can I go with me? I would love you. If you want to come with me, Violet, by all means. I'd love it. Where would you go if you could do that? Well, I think because most of you guys are in the US, we can make it a Canadian one, right? You know what I mean? Cross country around Canada for people who don't know too much of Canada. People know a lot about the US. People don't know too much about Canada. It's cold and there's smoke in the clouds. I'm having trouble sleeping and it's stressing me out. The world may fall short of something profound, but every time I'm with you, I'm just glad you're around. When the night got cold, there was smoke in the clouds. Then you came and found me, and the world let me down. Flights to Puerto Rico. Flights to Puerto Rico on Air Canada, because I have Air Canada miles and everything. I get deals. Yeah. Let's just say for shits and giggles, I did it on Saturday because it's Zaire's birthday. I just popped into Zaire's place. Find from Toronto. That's the nearest airport to me. Let's see. It's kind of close. It's gonna be expensive. Where can we take me? Hello, Air Canada. Listen to me. I don't know if that's even the right airport. I don't know what airport that is. It says Puerto Rico. I don't know. Search. Yeah, I know. Oh. Let's see. Oh my god. It's expensive. If I left on Friday, it's fucking expensive. That's because it's close, right? It's too close. Although if I waited until Monday, oh my god, it's significantly cheaper. Holy shit. It's like $300 cheaper. Oh my god. Where's the giant peanut statue in the middle of the woods near fucking Snowland? Oh my god. The giant peanut statue. Is that the giant peanut statue that they use for the meme? Like, this pleases the nut? I love that meme. Yeah, San Juan? Yeah, that's what it is. You know what? I don't know my work schedule. I'm trying to think. I'm generally curious about this now. Let's give it a good distance. Let's give it a good distance from Toronto. Let's say, for shits and giggles, October. Let's say we arrive October 23rd, and then we leave on the 26th. I see. I'm generally curious. Oh wow, look at that. Dude, I could totally afford that. Right now. Why is this so cheap? This was Air Canada as well. Fucking hell. Yeah, sorry, I'm coming to your place real quick. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so this is the potting flight. Okay. Yeah. Take that one. No, continue with standard. I don't give a shit about your flex options. Stupid ass flex bullshit. Oh my god. Look at that. Never mind the weekend. I could stay for a week at this price. This is less than half of my paycheck with taxes. Why is this so viable? Why is it so cheap? That's nuts. Yeah, if I come over here, Zara, I'll come over there. If I ever plan a trip to Puerto Rico, I'll let you know. Holy shit. I'm not even on my account, by the way. I'm as a guest. This would be cheaper if I'm on my account with all my Aeroplan miles and everything. My god. God damn. That's wild. This is without a hotel, though. I gotta remember, this is without a hotel. Still, just a flight. It's pretty cheap. Like the flight, and then if I go to get like a hotel, if I just get like a hotel, I don't know a hotel in Puerto Rico. Hotels in Puerto Rico. I'm fucking obsessed with this now. Well, it's on my mind. Hotel in Puerto Rico. Hotel? Trivago. I'm actually on Trivago right now. I don't want to show you guys this. I don't want to, like, you know, be creepy or anything like that. But I am on Trivago right now, actually. Oh my god. Any tips for staying up 25 days? Went up 5 days straight. Oh my god. Go to bed. That's my advice. You're asking a parent about how staying up? That's the wrong person. As a parent, I'm going to say go to bed. After 30th. Yeah. No, one guest. One guest. Oh, now let Joe go. Oh yeah, see what the hotel, it's a bit more. Oh my god. You know, with the hotel, obviously it's more. This is still cheaper than my trip to TwitchCon. I could stay in Puerto Rico for a week at a beach resort. Look at these pictures. Oh my god. I gotta show you these pictures here. Oh my god. Oh my god, look at the bar there. There's a bar in the pool. Oh my god. I could stay here for a week. And it's cheaper than my TwitchCon trip for the weekend. Did I just find my new vacation destination? You know what? Next time I get a vacation, I'm going to Puerto Rico. This is surprisingly affordable. And look at this oh my god. I'm not kidding. I will let you know, fucking Zara. You come hang out with me. Holy shit. This is nuts. That's crazy. This is real life. Pictures of when you were. Look at me. God damn. Look at that pool. Damn, look at it glowing in there too, huh? God. Oh, look at that. Look at that breakfast. Mmm. That is a nice breakfast there. Oh my god. Got pictures of the rooms? That's not bad at all, eh? Not bad at all. Bring Polar there? Yeah, Polar, come with me. Exterior. Oh, it's got, is it have a casino? It has a casino in it. Oh my god. It has a fucking casino in it. Oh my god. Yeah, I think, I'm not fucking kidding. I'm gonna plan a vacation next year. I think I might just go to fucking Puerto Rico. It's affordable. It looks nice. There's great, like, with great deals and everything. Holy shit. You know, this was a little, like, gag or anything, or, like, going to visit Zaire and anything. This turned into a real thing really quick. Dude, it's cheaper than the 2.0. The flight and the hotel here, like the resort here they have, it's cheaper than my 2.0. What the fuck, man? What are hotel prices? So for this one here, the one I was just looking at, for 6 nights, it's $1,033 Canadian. Canadian. $1,033 Canadian. Inside. Look at this shit, man. What the fuck? Zaire, come meet up with me. We're gonna. I want to dunk you in the bucket of water. There we go. We'll do a really short IRL stream. This is Zaire. This is a bucket of water. God damn, man. Dude, I'm not fucking kidding. Like, I was joking earlier and I was kind of messing around. This is fucked up. I shit you not. My next vacation destination is Puerto Rico. It is. It is. And when it happens, and I'm saving up, and then you whatever do it, because I'm gonna save up for this, right? Because I need a vacation. I need a fucking vacation. Let me tell you. I'll let you guys know. You guys, anybody wants to come with me? Share a room, whatever. I don't care. Oh my god. This is great. God damn. It's alright, you can come for free. Just hang out. Oh, fuck it. You already live here. Just come over here. I'll spot you the room, don't worry. In the moment. Hey, this place looks great, man. That's great. Hayat place. I have to remember that Hayat place. Okay. Yeah, I'm doing this. I'm gonna. We at my work we schedule vacations on November, so I'm gonna try to schedule something, get a week off, and then during that week I'm gonna plan a trip to Puerto Rico, and I'll let you guys know. I'm doing it. I don't give a shit. I've decided right now. I am taking a nice vacation. It is affordable. It looks fantastic. Even if, sorry, you didn't live there, I would still do this. This is crazy. This is amazing. This is what a deal. Do you know how much this shit would be? I did this shit for myself like several years ago when I went to Vegas, okay? And then I did it again when I went to Orlando. I gotta tell you, this shit was double the price, okay? If I had known shit was this cheap, not in the US, I would have done this a long time ago. Holy shit. Crazy. I'm saving for a trip to Puerto Rico. I don't care. I don't care if, Zara, you tell me tomorrow, oh, you guys are moving to, like, you know, fucking Poland or something. I don't know. I'm still going here. I am still going here. I don't care. This is great. These are great deals. It's in the US still. Yeah, I know it's like still technically in the US, but like you know, compared to every other vacation place I've been to when I've gone to the US, this is like half the price. Like this is, I'm telling you, this is cheaper than my trip to TwitchCon. And I got there on Thursday night and I left Monday morning. I'm literally looking at a whole fucking week. I'm looking at like a 7-day trip. A 7-day stay in Puerto Rico. It is cheaper than that. Fuck TwitchCon. Fuck that. I'm going to Puerto Rico, man. Oh, Pickle, you going to TwitchCon next year? Nope. I am going to spend 7 days in the sun, in the water. That is what I'm doing. Have fun at TwitchCon. I'm gonna go in the ocean. Hi, Bump. Mwah. I am a crunchy worm. How are you hiding? I mean, your spots that shit should be more close to. Yeah. God damn. And honest is better. Yeah, I mean, I've been to TwitchCon. TwitchCon is a nice time because then you get to meet everyone and everything. It's really nice. Like, it's great. Okay. But like, unless you're going with people you know, and you already have everything planned, then there's not really too much point, right? That's what made it fun, because I was with people and everything like that. But like, even then, it was still very expensive. Dude, an Arby's meal. I got my normal Arby's combo. It was like $20 US. Over here, it's like 14, 15 Canadian. Like, it's so expensive there. Everything's expensive in the US. Some places it's cheaper, other places it's expensive. Like when I went to Boston, actually, well, close to Boston, for the wedding, that was still pricey. And mind you, I've never been to this place, Red Robin, before, but it was still pricey. Whatever, I don't care. I'm going to Puerto Rico. Fuck it. This shit looks so good. I love the water, okay? I'm going swimming for a week. I'm just gonna... literally the first day I get that, I'm gonna dunk my whole body in the pool. God. It looks refreshing. It does. I need to close this. I need to close this right now. Oh, God. I'm on the chase like a letterpress. Dead ends and dreams tend to coalesce. Oh, Fillmore County. I'll call you on the road. Thank you for turning me to slime failure. I appreciate that. Thank you guys for listening to my ramble, to my nonsense, and then listening to me fucking boast Puerto Rico. But thank you. Really appreciate you guys listening to my rambling, listening to, understanding, commenting, Again, if there's anything that I don't, I say is wrong or anything, you guys are always welcome to tell me, hey, Pickle, actually that's not true, or, whatever, right? But I'm glad you guys listened to it. Again, the TLDR, for anyone who hasn't seen, I do think still that some of these bigger streamers are out of touch. You can't just ask people and say, bigger streamers, come collab with me and all this. You can't do that. It's not, and all these, I don't know. Hi, Pa. Mwah. Good to see you, hon. Hope you're doing all right. Give Pa a shout out. Give Pa a shout out. Yeah. Give Pa a shout out. Yeah. I'll call you on the road. Windows. I haven't played Windows in so long. And yeah, I just think if you have the opportunity to say something as a big streamer, maybe you should, do it. Alright? Instead of just kind of letting it that I gotta go eat, but wanted to pop in. Yeah, no problem. No problem. It's a shorter streamer today, anyway, because, I was in the office and, I have to go to the office tomorrow, so shorter stream today. I don't know. I think things could be done better if we all worked together and took the time to understand each other and think instead of just doing things just because for image and money. It's not, as VTubers we should be better than this. So just a ramble. And for the millionth time, big VTubers, we know how to do things. We just don't have the time for them. Oh my god. I just seen all that shit over the last couple of months. It's just what are you talking about? Stop saying this stuff. Do you know who you're talking to? Again, I don't want to say it's tone deaf and out of touch, but it really feels like it. I don't know. Anyways, I'm beating a dead horse at this point. Alright. A warm hello would be apropos. We haven't spoken several weeks, but solitude tends to be the mood, so you probably won't hear from me. I love this song. And there was once relief in the chasing trees, and car trails looked up the sky. I was choked. That has changed, and I'd be lying if I said I'm fine. Alright, who's streaming right now? Who's online? I know, Zara, you were on earlier playing Warframe. I don't know how long you're going to be on. I was going to raid into you. Let's see. Who's online? It's so tough. If we take off, you can quit your day job. We call ourselves the Angel Youth. We think traveling and making tunes. But then I think of all the people we loved. How long we growing older soon. Honestly, for me and you. So I convalesced in the Middle West. Okay, let's raid. We're gonna raid Nia. There you go. Hell yeah. We're gonna do a raid there. It's weird because it's treated like high school dramas. I know. Just how it is. We're gonna raid into Nia, who is currently playing Overwatch. She is playing Overwatch, and she is slapping all the booty. Let's show her some love, okay? Oh, hi, Hina! Oh my god! I didn't see Hina in here. Sorry, I've been too busy rambling and boasting about Puerto Rico. Hina, oh my god, everyone will check out Hina as well. Hold on, real quick shout out. Ah! I have a gift for you as well, by the way, Hina. I have a gift after you. Keep your DMs open. I have a gift for you after stream. Yeah. Thank you so much for hanging out, everybody. Mwah! You are loved. You are appreciated. Yes, you matter. Yes, you do. You matter. You matter a lot. Stay safe and be kind, everyone. I'll see you guys around. Whether it be another person's stream, my own stream on Discord, you know, that sort of thing. Yeah. Mwah, Violet. Mwah. If you have the emotes, get in there and shake that Kofi guy. Shake it if you got it. If you don't have the emotes, it's okay. Just go peek out, peek out, peek out, peek out. Let's be loud. Let's be crazy. Next stream is on Saturday. Saturday we're having another community night. Hell yeah. We might stop by as I always stream too, because it's our birthday. Hell yeah. Alright, let's go. We never come to crossings. It's such a sad song. That has